You'll definitely need rubber gloves for this process. You'll also want some paper towels. You really want to buy Easy Off. I haven't tried every brand, but this inexpensive stuff works. Be sure you have plenty of ventilation when you're using it. Just let it work for just a few seconds. Watch. Look at this. This part is out of a Graham supercharger. You could be doing this with any part out of an engine. And you see that Easy Off is literally liquefying everything that's on here. See the results? And you think it's just going to work on oil? Oh no. We're going to show you that it works on other things. But let's wipe this part down, where we've used the Easy Off. This, of course, is why you want paper towels. You're going to throw this stuff away. So there you have one side of this part clean in seconds. Now, if you don't get everything off, for example, we got a spot there we didn't get everything off. Spray a little more on. Let it sit for a few seconds longer. I wouldn't even wait for it to ever dry up. Just let it sit for a few seconds each time. Probably in this case, I'll give it 30 seconds. 30 seconds later, with our old junk toothbrush, look, it removed the remaining residue that we didn't get off before. Now you can see we've still got some stuff to wipe off, but we have got most of this off of here in just a few seconds of work. Here we have a cast aluminum rotor from a supercharger. Part of it you can see I've done a little bit of work. Same Easy Off, using it on aluminum this time. Because of the shape of the part, this will take more than one time because you can't really easily spray every location when I'm showing it to you. And we're going to let that sit at least 30 seconds. See how we're doing here? Look at that. This part dates from the 1930s sometime. Probably never been cleaned in its life. This might take a couple applications, but you can see the results. I said that's 30 seconds. And the stuff on here really does probably date from the 1930s. So we're going to let it set for another 30 seconds before I go on a little bit more. Total time on the one I'm working on now. I'm brushing off. It's had a total time of about a minute. You can see what this stuff does to the newspaper, so you have to keep putting down fresh newspaper. Again, we've got a whole bunch of this stuff off really quickly. As you can see, I've grabbed a Scotch-Brite pad because my toothbrush won't fit everywhere. And I'm going in here where the toothbrush doesn't fit, top of the rotor in particular, between the vanes. Also, we'll get the edge a little bit. also use steel wool. This is quadruple aught steel wool. As I said, this stuff's been on here 80 years, basically. We're using the Easy Off at room temperature. It's not a hot surface we're working on. And you can see there are areas that require multiple applications when it's this much, but it takes it off incredibly easy. I'm really not pushing all that hard to remove stuff. If you're seeing it's coming off, and all I gotta do is keep working on it. Now you may be able to tell that there's some corrosion in this aluminum. It's part of the reason it's a little harder than normal to get stuff off. But the Easy Off is still doing a beautiful job. I'll do one more round and it should look beautiful. I'll bring it back then. Here we have the rotor after one more time and wiping it down with paper towel and a little bit of pre-cleaner since we were just getting it finished. You notice it's virtually all done. We do have to clean out the center and stuff on my gloves like I just dropped, as well as these holes right here, which we're going to have to do with a piece of wire since they're clogged from back in the day. And then we'll take the whole thing, wash it off in a sink, but it's all going to be finished. Lapse time, if I was not having this being videoed, under 30 minutes for something this super dirty. And you can do it on some newspaper with just a few simple things I showed you in Easy Off. And you can wipe it down with lacquer thinner or pre-cleaner when you're done. As I said, would wash it in a shop sink with some Dawn dish soap and water. But you're going to have a beautiful part, and I'll show you the whole part on the way out.